Hello friends, it's Danny here, and I'm excited to be stopping by today to share 5 cards that I made for the Summer Days collab that I'm doing with my friend Teresa of the Fresh and Renewed with Teresa channel. In the description box below, you'll find a link to her channel. She is doing some giveaways, so make sure you hop over there and watch all of her videos in the collab as well as watch all of mine. I also have a link to the playlist, so in case you missed last week's video or going forward, if you want to watch them all at one time, I do have that playlist. I also have a link to my blog post that corresponds with this because I used a lot of products and it's just easier for me to just link them and, well, list them over there. This time I did have a lot that were in stock, but I'm really focusing on using my stash for this collab. So some things I use may not be available, but like I said, today most of them were. Last week, I used a variety of companies' stamps and papers and whatnot, and I thought that was what I was going to do each week. But for today's cards, I sat down and I started making a card using Jaded Blossom gnome dies and products, and I couldn't stop. I really had to force myself to stop after 5 cards. So all of these cards use Jaded Blossom gnome dies and products and stuff with different papers from my stash. Again, the link to my blog post is in the description box if you want to see exactly what I did with each card, because I will not remember. So here's the first one on her little flamingo floaty, swimming by to say thanks, Nomi. And I used, this is Doodlebug paper, not sure which one, but I used it for her hat and her little dress, and then the background and the little water, was like a water one. I thought that was adorable. She just makes me happy on her little flamingo floaty. And then there's the inside. Super cute. Next up, we have this little dude, and he's going to go snorkeling, and he caught a little fishy. Make a splash, Nomi. Some fun papers. I think these were in my stash for a really, really long time. And I have some sparkling enamel dots from Not Too Shabby. And then there's the inside. So there's that one. I did use vellum, channeling my inner crafty owl because she likes vellum so much. So I used some. It grows on me. I like it when it kind of mutes the background so it can let your image, or in this case my little gnome, kind of shine. Then we have your ungrillable, can't even say it, but unbelievable but ungrillbelievable, blah, 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 words. Some fun papers from Doodlebug. He's got a hamburger there. He's got a grill that he's been grilling. I think that's a fun summertime thing. I love when my husband grills. Luckily, he doesn't mind being out there in the wintertime too, so we usually have grilled food all year round, but thought that was perfect for summer. And then what's summer without some lemonade? I had to bring in the lemons. If you were here last month, you know that Teresa and I did a collab using lemons, so I did have to use that. And I used, Not Too Shabby came out with a new paper pad with lemons, and I used that for her hat and her dress, and even the backgrounds. That I just thought it was cute. You can see those little ice cubes in there, and she's just so happy to have her lemonade to refresh her on a hot day. There's the inside. Isn't she so cute? I just love that one. And then my last card, I had to bring in some watermelon. So she's got her watermelon there and says hello. It's like a picture of her. Kind of went outside there, but that's okay. Some enamel dots from Gina Marie Designs. I did emboss the little background piece there. I think that the camera's picking it up. And then there's the inside. Again, I had to force myself to stop because I was just having so much fun. And I was super excited that I was using my Jaded Blossom gnomes. I have quite the collection. And they're, since they're dies, they're not super cheap. So I'm excited whenever I use them. And I just think that they turn out so cute. I am absolutely loving this collab with Teresa, and I really enjoyed the lemon one too, but this one I have so many products for it, so it just makes it a lot more fun. Be sure to, like I said, visit Teresa's channel. Link is in the description box, and I'll be back next week with more summer cards. Until then, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye now.